this is Mans from Quest from a Farm. Join us on our trip as we go from city life to farm life and learn, make mistakes, and gather knowledge so that when we eventually get our farm, we can grow and self-sustain successfully. So we are starting a series that is 5 herbs in 5 days. I'm trying to focus on herbs that are both medicinal and very commonly used in the kitchen, because these are the easiest and most fun herbs to grow, and I bet you didn't know about some of the medicinal qualities. So our first herb, as you can see here, is rosemary. So rosemary has had a long history of medicinal uses, and it's been used for a lot of different purposes. I'm going to go through about 5 or 6 of them now. Number 1 is it improves digestion. It helps stimulate digestion, and it relieves digestive problems like flatulence, stomach cramps, and even indigestion. The second common use for rosemary, and the aromatherapists love it for this, is it enhances memory and concentration. Now, rosemary is known in some circles as the memory herb because it improves your memory, and it has even been shown in some studies to improve cognitive function. Next, we have, it's very good at relieving pain and inflammation, so it's an anti-inflammatory. It can help relieve conditions like arthritis and even stiffen sore muscles. Rosemary also boosts your immune system. It's super rich in antioxidants and has immune boosting properties that can protect our bodies from infections. It's also known to reduce stress and anxiety, and a lot of aromatherapists include it in an anti-anxiety and anti-stress mix. Rosemary can also promote hair growth, so you can add a couple of drops of rosemary oil or even infuse the plant in some tea, and you can add that to your shampoo. It's very important to note that, particularly when we're talking about the essential oil, it should be used in moderation. It can interact with certain medications, so please contact your medical professional before using rosemary. So now I want to talk a little bit about how would you include rosemary in your diet. It's very versatile and has a lot of culinary uses. It's used in soups and casseroles. You can add the little leaves raw to your salads, and especially it goes well with chicken and lamb. So how do we grow rosemary? Well, it likes a Mediterranean climate. Us here in South Africa are quite lucky because you can see it's a woody plant, so it's quite hardy, and it'll grow in most backyards in bright hot sun, and it likes a good well-draining soil. Rosemary wants to be planted right at the back of your herb garden. It can get very tall. It averages out at about 1 meter tall, and in some cases has actually been known to grow as tall as 2 meters. So it can be a really, really tall, good producing bush. So where do we get it? I generally would buy rosemary seedlings from my nursery to plant in my garden. I couldn't be bothered to grow them from seed. If you want to, or if you don't have access to a nursery or just would prefer to grow your own, it's quite easy to propagate rosemary. So you would take this sort of section of your rosemary, break it off, and strip the lower stem. You'd pop this in some water, and it will slowly start to grow roots. Once it's grown a decent root system, you pop it in some good potting soil, particularly with perlite or vermiculite to just help with the drainage, and there you go. Pop it in your garden in a sunny spot and watch it grow.